Holy kazowie! That radar's good.
Now, Eyewitness News this morning.
Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, the 20th day of August, 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm Ellie Hong.
Good morning. I'm David Nelson. Brian Van Aken is here today again. Is that correct? He'll be here in 3 minutes at 5:03. He is here.
But first, let's take a look at our top news stories this morning. New this morning, firefighters are investigating a suspicious fire in a Hartford hotel. It happened just after midnight in the Days Inn on Hartford's south side. The second and third floors were damaged by fire. The assistant fire chief tells Eyewitness News more than 40 people were forced from the building. We're told they'll be able to get their belongings from their rooms this morning.
Police are looking for 2 men involved in a deadly shooting at a New Britain car wash. It happened last night around 8:30 at the Mr. Auto Wash on Corbin Avenue. Police say there was a confrontation between somebody in a car and somebody outside the car. One man was shot and killed, another seriously injured. Witnesses say it happened fast.
Coming back from the skate park, and I heard 3 shots and a car just speeding by, and then when I went to go see what happened, like, a lot of people were there, and the guy's just lying there dead, and the other one was seriously injured.
The Britain police are looking for 2 men in a green mid-1980s Cadillac. Now the latest on a 9-year-old New Haven boy shot and killed by another 9-year-old. It happened around 2 yesterday morning at this apartment complex on Quinnipiac Avenue. Police say 2 boys were playing show and tell with a gun. One of the boys fired the weapon and killed 9-year-old Edgar Ayala. Police are now checking to see if the gun is registered and legally owned. If it isn't, police could charge one of the 2 adults present at the time. Neighbors say Ayala didn't actually live in this apartment.
I live over here because his mother only fed him breakfast. You know, he didn't feed him lunch and dinners, so he just stayed over here.
Now, at the time of the shooting, there were a total of 8 other kids around. They're all in state custody now.
Even with the end of the recent heat wave, Connecticut's farmers are still concerned about the lack of rain. The dry conditions are taking a toll on the region's vegetable crops. At places like Botticello Farms, crops are wilting in the heat, waiting for the rain to come.
This is the crisp sound of dead, dry grass. Even sunflowers can't take much of the sun without a little water. The all-beloved Christmas trees are also falling victim to these drought conditions.
It's a shame because it's the drought and it's doing a lot of damage.
Albina Belizzara grows Christmas trees in South Windsor. This is the 3rd year in a row she's recording a loss because of dry conditions. Her baby Christmas trees need water to survive, and with very little rainfall, her baby trees are cooking in the sun, and her bigger ones are losing their luster.
If you pull the needles like this, you don't want to buy a Christmas tree. No way. And that's every needle I pull. Look, it's coming off.
At Zen's Christmas tree farm, irrigation is a solution, but not the answer to the problem. Watering his baby Christmas trees every 4 days is costing him money. Unlike the big trees, these tiny ones have small roots and can't hold on to moisture. If this drought continues, we may run out of Christmas trees in the future.
The trees are going to look good this year, but 6 or 7 years down the road, when there's less of a quantity of the small trees, that's, you know, we might have a little bit of a shortage then.
Lou Martinez, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
To the state. Police say the baby girl was with her family outside their home. A black bear came up, snatched her out of her stroller, and dragged her into the woods. Animal control officers managed to shoot and kill the bear, but it was too late for the baby. Experts say this is the first time in decades a black bear has killed a human in New York. More signs of the West Nile virus here in Connecticut. State health officials say 3 crows discovered in Greenwich have tested positive for the virus. The crows were found in late July and on the first day of August. A total of 39 crows from 19 towns have tested positive this year, along with mosquitoes in 4 communities. Health officials say everybody should take steps to avoid mosquito bites and eliminate standing water around their homes.
For those of you who think the city of Hartford is too loud, that may soon change. Last night, the city council was hard at work trying to pass a revised ordinance, all because it was recently discovered that Hartford's present noise ordinance is not officially in effect. That's because it was never approved by the state DEP. A public hearing on the matter is planned for September.
5:08 Tuesday morning. Brian Van Aken has the forecast, including cooler temperatures, coming up at 5:13.
And then out in California, an afternoon fire destroys a $1 billion development project and leaves many without homes.
And then if you own an ATV, I thought it said if you own a TV. Of course you do, because you're watching right now. Stay tuned. We're talking about ATVs, including a major recall.
Those stories and more as Eyewitness News this morning continues for Warren, Simsbury, Mystic, and the place that you call home. We'll be right back.